Hello, and this is the Warpforge, and welcome to another Arkham Files video. So, in this video, we are going into Floyd Lawton, which is Deadshot. So, in this video, we're going to be doing an Arkham file over the Arkham Origins Deadshot, as there is going to be, or probably will be, a Deadshot mini, another Deadshot variant released by the time this video is recorded and so on YouTube. So, without further ado, he is a free agent for anyone apart from the good guys, which is Batman, Green Arrow, and the Law. So we'll go through his stats then rules. So, willpower 6, average for a free agent. Strength 4 up, that's actually quite nice. Movement 3, very fast, well, quite fast. Tact 4, that's nice. Defense 3, which is very average. Endurance 6, quite bulky, you can take a hit or two. And 3 special, which is just standard. His special personal traits are Expert Marksman, which is for 1 special counter, the character's range attack suffers -1 penalty to their ping rolls, which is very nice, so you can basically declare the Expert Marksman in every single piece of terrain that's in between you and your targets with -1. So 4 up goes up to a 5 up ping roll, 5 up goes to a 6 up to a maximum of 6 up, obviously. The next one is Rapid Fire, which is for another special counter. You can spend, well, you can add +1 rate of fire, which is insanely good given his twin cannons, which I'll go into in a bit. We have Night Vision, can see in the dark, so always 40 centimeters, nothing but 40 centimeters, and Stealth and all that is negated against Deadshot's attacks because he can see quite clearly through all the smoke and mirrors. Dodge, which basically means that he can spend movement counters and has to take an agility roll against ranged attacks, so assault rifles and stuff like that. You can spend up to a maximum of 3 movement counters. If you score 3 or less on each dice, you've essentially negated a full rate of fire from assault rifle, which is a lot about, well, it's a very extreme example, but that's a potential it has to offer. Shooter, which is, well, what Shooter is basically is that you can declare 1 piece of terrain that's in between you and your target, so obviously you still require line of sight, but if there's a piece of terrain in the way, that will give off quite good ping roll. You can choose to negate that ping roll instead, and it's an active ability, so when you're shooting, it's automatically in effect. You don't pay any form of action counters to activate it. So say you've got the Batmobile in between you and your target, and it offers a 4 ping. You can choose to go, right, that Batmobile, ignore the ping roll, which is insanely good, especially when you add it all together with the twin cannons I'll talk about. And he hates all the good guys, as I've mentioned before. His reputation is 76, so again, he's not cheap, but he's not insanely expensive, so you can fit in. Funding, $300, so he costs a bit, but not that much unless you're trying to stack multiple forms of free agents or ranged weapons or equipment up and up. So altogether, he's not bad for his funding and cost. His weapons are it's just 1 9mm twin cannons, does 2 blood damage, its rate of fire 4, it has 4 ammunition or 4 magazines, and has the firearm medium range light, so he's always firing at 40 centimeters, he's always damaging on 2 up, and he has light, so if you're within 5 centimeters, you can choose to fire, which can stack with the rapid fire rule, which is absolutely fantastic. So, what does Deadshot do? How do you play him? You play him exactly as you see. He's the guy who doesn't miss. He's the guy who headhunts enemy leaders and free agents, and he blasts them apart. You can either do that, or you can try and use them for negation of your opponent's objectives. So if you've got a few annoying henchmen, like high security henchmen, coming your way, if you activate the rapid fire, the shooter rules, combine that with expert marksman, he's not going to get any or much cover, and you're going to have, if you keep Deadshot stationary, he'll be rated fire 3. So potentially that's 6 blood damage. It's not going to kill the high security henchman, but but it has the potential to whittle his willpower down by 3 points. And it's all blood, so he doesn't recover it unless there's a medic about. So that's really, really good. Really good. Just need another round, which you can do. So you have got potentially 4 turns round of shooting. So usually it will last the game, because first turn you don't really shoot unless you've got a good opportunistic shot. And after that you just go turn 2. That's when you start shooting. Or up to 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. So or up to turn 5, sorry. In addition, you can try and headhunt free agents and characters. Again, potentially 6 blood damage, as I've said. That can half certain other people's like characters and free agents. It can also outright kill some leaders like the Jervis Tech and company. In addition, you can like reduce people like Crane, Scarecrow, or Riddler down to 1 health, in which case another henchman will come to intercept and just plow one into him, because obviously when you're on 1 health, you have to be so damn careful with what you do, especially when you're whittling down that willpower as well. So again, he headhunts, and he headhunts insanely good for what he does. He's a potential game changer in any game if you use him right. So that is my review, that is the Arkham File for Deadshot from the Arkham Origins variant. If you liked what you see and you want to see more Arkham more Arkham Files and more Batman Miniatures game battle reports, especially with Deadshot included, now he's all painted and nice, then please don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. If you want to share this this Arkham File around a bit, show other people how to really work them and stuff like that, then please give them a share around. If you liked what you saw, please give this video a like. If you want to talk about anything that I've talked about Deadshot in this video, then please don't hesitate to comment in the description section below. So, this is the Warp Forge signing out, and remember, keep on forging.